All right, I'm getting ready to watch episode 4 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And the first 3 episodes was like the third one that I really started to have fun. It got some laughter out of me. I'm really starting to finally feel a connection to the show. And we followed Edward on that ill-fated search for the Philosopher's Stone, and now I'm curious what's up with this lust individual and this gluttony lackey that she has. So let's go ahead and jump into episode 4 and see where it takes us. So I guess every episode starts with this little explanation of alchemy and the rules of alchemy and the taboo of human transmutation before the OP even gets started. One thing I'm seeing here is they have subs for the OP song, but the subs are like Japanese. Genjutsu ni ikite rohun date. I hope the whole episode isn't with Japanese subtitles on top of Japanese language. I wouldn't be very well equipped for that. Oh, good, we got English subtitles. I was nervous for a minute, but we're just getting a recap of episode 3 here. An Alchemist's Anguish is the name of this episode. These episodes have long names. So I guess it's Edward's Anguish we're talking. Oh, there's that Armstrong guy with that crazy mustache. Oh, the Blood Alchemist is out. Oh, interesting. Talking about alchemists who turn their back on the ways of God shall perish. Is this targeted towards the state alchemists? That's what Armstrong seems to think. I think that's Armstrong. Maybe it's not. Ooh, this guy punched his fists together. And what do we got here? Cannons coming out of the ground. That's a pretty cool power. Oh man, who is this guy with the pointy mustache? And he's got these gauntlets on, and he's just bringing up all kinds of furious constructs from the ground against this guy called the Blood Alchemist. Oh, the Blood Alchemist popped a hole through the wall and grabbed him by the face. I like the guy's look. He looks a little bit like the 7-3 sorcerer from Jujutsu Kaisen, just a touch. Nanami, I think is his name. Another dead state alchemist. Oh, there's Major Armstrong. I don't know. He doesn't look anything like the other guy. I don't know why I got confused there. Oh, and there's the Führer King Bradley. I wonder if we'll ever get to see the story of why he has that eye patch, like how he lost his eye. Oh, so the Führer is offering him personnel to crack down on the traitors. So is he going to ask for the Fullmetal Alchemist? A child among men here. Oh, we got a bunch of scribes here, it looks like, working on paperwork. Oh, so they got another crook here we're learning about. Something to do with a coal mine. And of course the Elric brothers are who exposed him, and now he's a fugitive. Trying to fix the radio here. You need a transmutation circle to fix the radio. There you go, that had to be Edward. We saw him do that in Lior. So they've made it back from this city of heresy that they visited. Yeah, giving them a little gratitude for how they handled Lior, though I think they're disappointed with the way things went because they were looking for something specific that they didn't find. It was fake, but it still had power. There was a chimera. Yeah, like this. Edward and Alphonse admitting they don't exactly know what they encountered in Lior, but it was something noteworthy, whatever it was. Oh, Sewing Life Alchemist, Show Tucker. Oh, so he's experienced with Chimera. That's cool. They're giving him a person that can help him get some information. And Edward immediately distrustful of the guy that's giving him these instructions. I love it. I love how antagonistic Edward seems to be in every situation. Oh, a chimera that talks? That's an interesting twist. Ooh, it just said one thing. I want to die. Ooh, that's grim. And then it starved itself to death. So is this going to be some crazy Dr. Frankenstein guy that they meet here, this transmutation state alchemist? An island of Dr. Moreau. Oh, that's just a dog. Okay, I thought we were going to see this island of strange creatures. Oh, he's got a little girl. Oh, he looks like a gentle soul to be doing these horrors of nature. He could use a little help with the house cleaning, though. No wonder his wife ran out on him. House is a mess. He was given all this work to do. Come on, it doesn't hurt to help out with the dishes, man. I do that. The Sewing Life Alchemist. That sounds like human centipede. Oh, basically, I want to know what you're up to. That's what it means to be an alchemist, is to wonder what other alchemists are up to. Oh, this is straight up turned his mother into his child. A little Lindelof Watchman motivation going on there. That is some creepy stuff. At least he's going to let them look at his laboratory, or is he just luring them into a trap? Oh, two-headed beast. All these pickled punks over there on the shelf. Even though he's an authority, he has to admit things don't go great when you're dealing with abominations. He's got a nice library, though. And the brothers are enjoying reading. Maybe you'll find Lord of the Rings in there. I think that this life-sewing alchemist is kind of finding a kindred spirit in these lovers of knowledge, pointing out what prodigies these young men are. Oh man, it looks like he's getting ready to put together a D&D campaign when he had all those books around him, like monster manuals and the Dungeon Master's Guide. Maybe a few modules. And then this unholy being, mother turned child, the clone of his mother, riding on Alphonse's shoulders, and there's Edward losing his temper. Classic. I'm only 4 episodes in, and I know temper tantrums are a classic trait for Edward. Oh, and there comes the dog again. I wonder who we're going to find out the dog is. I'm sure there's something weird with the dog, too. He's going to use his whole body and soul to take on the dog. Oh, man, he's got some temper issues, some anger management issues, Edward. I love it. Still losing to the dog. Oh, man. Yeah, I bet we're going to find something out about that dog by the end of this episode. Oh, is that a little bit of a veiled, not really a threat, but just like get a move on? Assessment day's coming. You better put up or shut up there, Sewing Life Alchemist. Oh, the doors are closed. Is this when the sinister things begin? Oh, his daughter mom wants to know what an assessment is. There's that stopwatch or that pocket watch they use as a badge. Oh, Dad's gotten a bad evaluation last year, 2 years in a row. Yikes. If he's not a state alchemist, then what is he? Just a regular mad scientist, I guess. Is everyone in this world trying to bring someone back from the dead? I feel like that's what he's working on too. That's what Rose was working on. That's what Edward was working on that caused all the problems for his brother and him. Oh, they're back at this guy's house talking to the daughter mom. Oh, so his wife went back to her mother's. This little girl is cute. But she's getting ignored. The dog is her only friend. A lonely childhood in this creepy manner. Oh, yeah. And Edward can relate because his dad always ignored him. His dad didn't even come back to his mother's funeral, if you recall. Oh, for exercise, is he going to battle the dog again? It's one way to exercise. Wrestle a large dog. Let's see what they're up to. The dog's chasing him. That's one way to run. And now what? Using some alchemy on the dog, and he's chasing the dog with his little chomp hand. This looks like it's the most fun that the little girl's had in ages. She likes having friends. Everybody likes having friends. And Dad locked away in his musty basement, worried about his assessment. What horrible thing is he going to do to try to pass the assessment? He's going to crack under the pressure. Man, the layout of that city, it's huge. Yeah, and this rogue guy going around killing, this blood alchemist going around killing state alchemists is pretty intimidating and imposing foe to face. And it looks like he's another one who's got some anti-government sentiment, just like the freezing alchemist had. I can't wait, because I think eventually Edward's going to have that change of heart where he opposes the state too. And they keep referencing the Civil War that, scarred so many of the soldiers, turned them against the state when he saw what I'm going to guess are atrocities committed by the state against its own citizens. Some scar-faced guy at the train station. Is this that rogue alchemist they're looking for? Oh, and he's talking about how miserable his life was, but how poor, how impoverished and awful their life was before he became a state alchemist. And that's when his wife left him, when he was down on his luck. He's stressing about that annual review. I've been there, man. I know what it's like. I like it. His daughter and his dog will get mad at his boss if he doesn't pass. That'll show him. Oh, is Dad going to turn away from work and actually pay attention to his family for a change? Oh, how sweet. Uh-oh. Alphonse and Edward showed up and the house looks empty. Oh, when he said he was going to play with his daughter, was it an experiment? Did he turn his own daughter into some creature? Blended her with the dog? Uh-oh. He does not look right. Oh, evil, pure evil. He blended his daughter with the dog to make a chimera that can speak. Oh no, this is awful. You disgust me, you life-sowing alchemist. Oh, Edward. Someone hinted at that in the comments and I didn't get it. Now I do. Oh, how cruel. How desperate. This is disgusting. Oh man, Edward, I hope you put this life-sowing alchemist in his place for committing this horrific crime. Oh man. I wonder if this chimera is going to stick with Edward now, because he's probably going to kill the dad. Oh no. Edward's being way too calm. This is not going to go good for Tucker. He turned his wife. His wife was the previous failed chimera that starved itself to death. This guy is a monster. This guy is a monster. All right, Edward. Give me the satisfaction I demand. Make him pay for his sins. Come on, Edward. What are you going to do to him? Oh, man. I thought this was just this fun, sweet little story, and it has turned dark. Does this whole show get dark like this? What a nice touch, like Tales from the Dark Side. Alfred Hitchcock Presents level stuff here. All right, how are you going to punish this guy? Just think of all those horrific experiments in those jars on the shelf. Oh, he's trying to say we're the same. Me and you, we're the same, but you're not the same. Edward did it to try to bring a life back, not to take a life away. Oh, and there's the punch. Broke his glasses, and look at the demented laugh. He is unfazed. Is this going to shake Edward's perception of himself, though? Like being confronted with this awful, disgusting person who says we're the same, we both committed taboo acts. Oh, is he going to beat him to death with his fist? Oh man, he's having his own breakdown. Yeah, Alphonse is stopping him. Come on. I kind of say, let him batter the guy. I guess I'm a bad person for cheering for the punching, and here we've got this poor victim, his poor daughter and dog bound together. Still loves, oh, breaking my heart. Still loves her dad despite this horrific crime he committed against her. Oh my goodness, my soul feels ripped out and tossed down the disposal in the sink and plunged down with a wooden spoon. Oh man, so sad. What a depressing need this guy has for state approval. I'm going to put this crime on the state. And you know what's sad? From what I'm seeing from this government, they'd probably approve. Oh, so what are you going to do, Edward? Are you going to take the Chimera with you, try to be a friend? Put it out of its misery? What happens next? Yeah, the most devilish thing that Edward's ever seen. And here we are. Here we are, here in the state, say maybe it's not as bad as you think. Exposing that state for being evil. Oh, wow, just trying to tell Fullmetal, deal with it. This is how we do things. I can't wait for the moment when Edward turns on the state alchemists. Yeah, I mean, the government dogs the military devils. They don't even treat you with respect. Oh, this is an interesting turn on events. He expressed all that hubris in the last episode, and here he's saying we're humans. We're not gods. We're not devils. He's throwing aside that hubris he committed in Lior. Feels like such a failure. And there they are. Looks like they have avoided any consequences for the actions. Oh, there's the guy. There's the guy. He's going to exact vengeance on this guy for this horrific abomination, this crime against humanity. Yeah, we've got the blood alchemist here. Turn your back on the way of God, now you pay the price. Are we seeing a glimpse into what might be in Edward's future, only a more benevolent way of doing that? So now poor Rena, her heart's broken, her dad died after all. So is he going to put Rena out of her misery? Yeah, she's stuck there forever. Is he going to kill Rena? What's going to happen? They kind of left me hanging. That was ambiguous. Nope, not ambiguous. Yikes. Pretty dark stuff. Staring across the way at Edward in the rain. Yeah, maybe that was a reflection on something. I gotta admit, this episode was a bummer. It wasn't the good laugh and the good fun I had with episode 3. But even though it was a bummer, I mean, it's an intriguing story, and it's making me curiouser and curiouser about what's going on in this world. And we didn't check in with that mysterious figure Lust at all. But yeah, there's a mystery being built on multiple fronts here, and I just can't help but feel like, you know, at some point, Edward's going to have to see that the Führer is in the wrong and that the state is in the wrong, and he's going to have some kind of change of heart and oppose this totalitarian, iron-fisted rule that he's living under. I can't help but feel like that's going to happen eventually, but it might be a while. Anyway, that's all I got for this episode. I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you soon.